Welcome back, everyone. Once again, you know it's the delivery whiz or the whiz, whichever you want to go with. I'm okay with it. Even Eric, or those of you who know my last name is fine too. I don't mind any of that stuff. And as you can see, we're coming at you live from the heart of Las Vegas. Right now I am on top of the Rio parking garage, looking east at the Strip. You see Caesars, Bellagio, Cosmo. This Max Camera Mod 2.0 is something else that looks crazy on the preview. Without much further ado, we're going to mount this puppy up in the car, and then we're going to drive down Flamingo to Las Vegas Boulevard, turn left, head north to the Encore parking garage, and then we're going to get set to do, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so of live offers. And the spectacular view of the Sphere from the Encore parking garage will give you some of that as well. Hopefully I'll get there before it gets totally black, so the camera will do okay. If not, then we won't use that as a backdrop. And you're wondering why? Because my previous footage, I had it right on the Sphere in the dark and the lights didn't come through, at least on the GoPro. And we are on our way. Chances are by the time we get there it's going to be dark, so I'll have to figure out something, hopefully, so the footage I'll film over there is better than it was from the other night. And I'm doing this in this video so I can see how this camera works with the lens mod. Oh, we almost went into this accident right in front of us. With the lens mod and the lights, the neon lights in the nighttime, I want to see how it goes. And wow, this white SUV Rogue looking thing in front of me was adamant to get into this lane. Pretty soon here on the left, this Mirage sign will be gone. They're going to build some big, ginormous guitar for Hard Rock Cafe. If you don't know, Hard Rock bought out the Mirage, and it is no more. So we'll get a last look at some of the stuff. They have removed the volcano, which I'm not going to turn the camera really to show that. And you're not with me today really for a guided tour. I'm just giving some little tidbits in between the drive to our destination. but nonetheless, I sure hope you enjoy the nickel tour. And we have arrived at our destination. We just got to drive up. So we fired up UberEats and we are firing up DoorDash, and we are going to have a laugh. It says it's busy, so we're going to choose to dash till 10. UberEats, you don't have to choose to dash anywhere. And look at that. Right out of the gate, we get an offer from UberEats. It is $4.59. Papa John's, 3.6 miles. It's not even a strip delivery, so it's pick up at a Papa John's down Spring Mountain here, or Sahara, Sahara, and then take up near Fremont Street. And before we can barely even reject that, the next UberEats offer comes in, $10.08. It says for a package for $17.4, Insomnia Cookies. Look at it, goes all the way back up north by me. That's a rejection. The first one was a rejection as well. Next offer in from UberEats, 1.1 miles for $4.54 from across the street to go into Resort World or Circus or some nonsense. HE double hockey sticks, no, not taking that one, UberEats. And again, everyone, our threshold is $25. We will take anything, any distance within, not any distance less than 15 miles, 25 plus. All right, UberEats, what do we got? Wow, $3, Papa John's, 3.1 miles again. No. I gotta find some new ways to say no. Negatory, negative. Piss off. Nothing from DoorDash yet. Oh, here we go. A trip radar, 502 for 5.8. No. Little Caesar's Pizza from DoorDash finally, $3.50, 4.8 miles. Not even on the strip. Pick up on Maryland Parkway, it looks like, and head down south into Paradise a little bit, near the airport. Yeah, that is not gonna happen. DoorDash, piss off. Oh, we're dropping down to 41%. Cry me a river, everyone. And hopefully, when I edit this video too, the sphere footage looks nice. The rest of the wide angle is out towards the east, where you might be able to see all the lights in the sky there as airplanes parked, lined up to land as far back as probably Utah, maybe Colorado. Unfortunately, you probably can't see those in the camera, but I can here. It's a clear night in the city. Anyhow, I hope that the footage of the sphere turns out better than it did the last time. I highly doubt it. I'll try to find a way to fix it, but that's not the whole reason we're here this evening. And you thought I'd be joking around with this no tip on the strip stuff. I haven't shown you an offer yet that was worthy of even considering. At least I'm not considering it. Wouldn't even consider it up by me where it's slow now, where the traffic is slow, I should say, and you could maneuver around a little bit faster. Down here at Sahara and the Boulevard, forget about it. You saw when I was driving here, you could see how traffic was. Funny thing is I've had Grubhub on the entire time too, since 5:30, gotten one offer. So Grubhub is going by the wayside. That other app that I use too, Skipcart, nothing from them, and not an offer above $9 for grocery shopping today. So yeah, it could be a rough next week. It could be a rough couple of weeks until this ends, because I promise you, it hasn't really been this bad. Good news is, for most of us, we can ride share, and ride share is pretty busy and popular here in Vegas. So if you're not into that, go ahead and get signed up for that. If anybody's interested, I could share you a link for Lyft and Uber rideshare. The Lyft offer that I have right now is $1,200 for, oh, hold on a second. Here we are, our next offer, $6, 11.2 miles, going from the Strip back up near my place, Rainbow in Washington. No. Negatory, UberEats, appreciate the offer. If anybody is interested, just let me know in the comments below, and I actually just might share it in the description. A link to Lyft is $1,200 for me, $1,200 for you if you complete 210 rides in 30 days, which averages to about 7 rides a day. And our next insulting offer of the evening comes from UberEats, $5.05 for 2.6 miles. Some place I never heard of, Halal Zaika to UNLV. Declino. Trip radar, 522, 4.4 miles. Says it's gonna take 26 minutes. Stay tuned, burgers. Stay tuned to decline. Wow, this one is really a shocker. I almost need some resuscitation myself. 454 for 10. Actually 10.2 from Little Maggiano's Little Italy across the street. What? Maggiano's is an upscale Italian restaurant. 454 is base pay. There can't be a tip on that, and we're not going to find out. That's ridiculous. And here's the bad part about Maggiano's. It's in Fashion Show Mall. You have to park somewhere, and I got no idea where. Like downstairs. There's no parking outside on the curb or valet or none of that nonsense. So good luck trying to figure that out. So the first time you go there is going to be a cluster mess, and that's not the word I want to use. It's going to be a mess, and then you're going to waste time parking and then walking, and you have to figure out the right area to park in, because there's different colors underneath Fashion Show Mall to park in. And then take an elevator or an escalator to Maggiano's. Although, if anybody's been there before and picked up and you know there's a better way, please go ahead and let me know in the comments below, because it'd be interesting. I feel that I have avoided catering deliveries from there because I'm worried about trying to spend too much time figuring out where the heck to park to get inside Maggiano's. There is an outside entrance, but I don't know how to get to it without parking in the garage below. And it's all quiet on the Western Front from DoorDash. We're not getting anything from these guys, and it's crazy that we're not getting any offers. And it says it's busy on the map. All right, our next trip radar from DoorDash is $6.36, 18.1 miles to go to, it looks like Timbuktu on the map. North, east, no. Rejection. And this is what I'm talking about, everyone. You would think you'd come down to the Strip and you could make, let's say, 30 bucks an hour, which I don't think in today's economy is asking a lot. If I took any of these offers, especially this last one from UberEats, $6.36 to drive all the way to the north part of town, what am I getting from there? I have to fend for myself or take whatever UberEats gives me from that point, which could be something, could be nothing. And I'm telling you, if you look in the map, pinpoint where that offer takes you and look on the map, you'll see that it's Losey Road and 215. There's not much there. You have to head south, and it's not where you want to end up. Offers like that, in my opinion, should be 20 plus. Here's our next actual offer. It is a shop and pay from Walgreens, South Maryland Parkway, $9.01 for 4.1 miles. It's not a horrible offer. Actually, this is probably the best one we've seen, but you got to shop for 7 items. It's going to take you about 40 minutes. I'm rejecting that one. That is a marginal offer, and if you haven't been working and you're not dying, but you're chomping at the bit to get started, at least if you're here on the Strip, that one wouldn't have been too horrible. But again, it takes you away from the Strip. And I guess that's why I made this series No Tip on the Strip, because I thought when I got involved with this that for sure you could come down here and deliver to guests or vacationing, people on vacation here, stuff from off the Strip to the Strip and do okay. But it's not like that, folks. It is the opposite. It is mostly pick up from these restaurants and take it off the Strip. None of these offers have been to anybody on the Strip. Oh, I take that back. The one offer was to Circus or Resort World, so that was one. It's now 8:56. We got 4 minutes to go until 9, and we call it an episode, an adventure, a fun. I definitely want to find a way to get the sphere in the shot a little bit better if it doesn't come out too well in production tonight. So I will be working on that, because I think it is a good backdrop while the Harley makes a bunch of noise down the alley here and it echoes all the way up the parking garage. I definitely think it makes a good backdrop while we laugh at these offers and have fun. And here we got a trip radar, $4.08, 2.7 miles. No. And still nothing from DoorDash. I'm shocked. It's been 15 minutes or 20 minutes. We had one offer from them. All right, trip radar from UberEats, We have Boba House, whatever the heck that is. 508 for for 3 miles. It was 508 for 3.9 miles. Oh, here's our next genuine offer. Shop and Pay, Walgreens, 2 items, 9/10 of a mile. Delivering to Encore, $6.09 to someone who can afford to pay $100 minimum table bets here at Encore. That is what their minimum is for any table game, and they want you to go to Walgreens, get them some stuff, bring it back, $6.09. I don't know what happened. It's crazy. All right. We have gotten 12 offers from UberEats and 1 offer from DoorDash. I mean, if you are just a DoorDasher and you don't like UberEats, how in the world could you make any money with 1 offer? Even if you took that offer, what then? I mean, come on. All right, hold on. Before we close out the show, we have a last second delivery, 2 drop-offs, $10.03 for 9.6 miles, 2 different casinos. Looks like maybe the Horseshoe or the Flamingo, no, Paris and Cosmo or something. It's hard to say, but no. We're gonna reject that all day long with a capital R, and we are going to shut that stuff off. It's 9 o'clock. We're not gonna laugh anymore. Let me get DoorDash off before they insult us with something else. And there you have it. We're at the end of this episode 6 of No Tip on the Strip. And I sure hope you enjoyed the hilarious offers that we got. I enjoy it. Yes, I'm not making any money, but it is still fun. I love being down here on the Strip and in this parking garage looking at the Sphere while I do this. It's fun. And don't ask me why. It's free, and yeah, again, I'm not making any money. But a recap, I believe we got 12 or 13 Uber Eats offers in 15, 20 minutes. Let's just say 20 minutes. And then we had 1 DoorDash offer in a zone that says busy. I don't get it. I never will get it, but we'll continue to make this content. So we'll probably get back down here Saturday night, and instead of the Wynn Garage, we'll probably go up north a little bit near the Strat by the Dancing Girl sign there at the corner of the Boulevard and, I forget the heck, there's a Denny's restaurant there. Try that. That is a different zone than the downtown Strip zone. That won't be quite the same as the offers we've seen tonight, because that will probably give us offers, if I remember correctly, from Fremont Street and anything else going east. But it still is fun to get down in this area and just laugh about the offers. Why is it funny? Because, again, I cannot believe that anybody is making any money doing these. If you're taking these, please stop immediately. I'm not going to take them, so that means you shouldn't take them. I would prefer to move 4 hours west to the Pacific Ocean in LA, join all the other homeless people under the bridge, then get DoorDash and Uber Eats and any of these other gig economy companies richer by not taking care of us. If DoorDash and Uber Eats, let's just single those 2 out, would pump up the base pay to $5 per delivery, that makes all the difference in the world. But they won't, and it's sad. Some people tell me that pre-pandemic or the early days of DoorDash, the base pay was way better and it's lowered over time. I don't get it. While costs have gone up and inflation and the recession, inflation has gone up, base pay has gone down, and no tips. Sorry, people. This is what we work for. We're not wanting to deliver your food 900 miles for $2. As much as you would like us to do it, that's not why I'm here. And I hope anybody watching this takes that to heart and does not do it either. Go find a different gig, something more solid then, because right now this is not so great here in the valley. That's all I'm going to say. So before I go, I will say that I hope that the footage turns out right, because obviously I can't see it until I edit it. So I'm hoping that it does, because I want everyone to enjoy it as much as I enjoy it in real life. I know the camera can't portray the sphere as pretty as it looks, and I'm looking right at it, right over there. It doesn't do it any justice on the camera. Again, I will try to find a way to make it do justice on the camera. Even my iPhone really didn't do it much justice. So, if you like today's video, please, thumbs up, get us in the algorithm. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Hopefully, the Wiz can make some money, because we did not make bupkis tonight, $21 or some BS. I'm probably going to head out and do a couple off camera in Spring Valley just to see what's happening in the south part of the city tonight. And do as the Wiz did tonight and did not care and had total disregard for his acceptance rate. Don't take some nonsense to Horse Drive, the last street before you hit the mountain on the north side of town, from Chiba or whatever, Chaluba Mexican Grill for $2.50 for 6,000 miles. Take it from the Wiz. Just don't do it.